Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to create a combo box and then that combo box will do some filter for us. So let us see practically what we are going to do. So when I open my all purchase order form, for that you can simply go to accounts payable and you can simply click on this menu item. So then this all purchase order form will get open. So currently if you see, you can filter, basically if you want to filter any purchase order or something, you can do it from here. So let us understand that we got a requirement. We want to create a combo box of our purchase order status. So basically I will create a combo box here that will have few options like invoiced, open order, received, cancelled, or blank. So as soon as I will click on that drop down, I will only get those purchase order. For example, I selected here invoice, so I'm only going to get the invoice purchase order. This is invoice, this is invoice. Similarly, when I would click on cancel, I will get all the cancel purchase order into this particular form. So first of all, our form is purge table. Okay, so the first thing is that, as you know, we are doing demo in out of the box form. So we'll create an extension of our form. It is really easy to do all these changes if you are building your own form, because here you will be your own boss. But especially in this scenario when you are dealing with extension, so it is much more difficult. So here is our purge table form. I will need to create an extension of this form. So for that I can simply right click here and I will create extension. Alright, now my extension is ready. So first thing is that I will need to figure out this position. So I want to create a combo box here. So the control is grid group. So let me wait for this form to get loaded. I'll wait. Okay, finally my form is open. So now when I will expand my main here, I will go to grid, and inside my grid I can go here. Yeah, so here what I will do, this is the exact place. So currently this grid filter control is this one, so I need to add my combo box here. So what I can do, I can simply right click here. Let me right click. Yes, so I can go to new, and here I will search for my combo box control. So here we go. Our combo box control is ready. Now we need to give a beautiful name. So we can give a name something like combo box example. So let me simply rename this. So I can go here and I can simply say combo box example. So once we provide name to our combo box, then second thing is I can change this property to yes, because I will need to use this inside my code. And what I will need to do here, I will select my enum type. So this particular guy, this particular field is, and the field name is purchase status, like the purchase status. So I can simply go here and I can search for my purchase status. Here we go. Okay, so now what will happen, we'll get our combo box here available. Okay, but that will only get displayed in UI, so it is not going to do any work automatically. Okay, now to force it to do filtering, what we'll do, we will write code inside our, so let me just give me a second, let me open my VS. Alright, yeah, so now I will need to use modified field, okay, from this combo box, because what I will do, I will click on that drop down of my combo box, and based on that my code should be executed. So what I will do, I will simply create an extension of this form control. So for that I can simply go to my class, and here I can say something like purge table combo box, and I will say extension. So my class is ready now. Now I'll need to add my normal COC decoratives. So basically I will need to write, the extension of form control string, then I need to specify my form name, that is purge table, then my form control name, and then inside my form I'm going to use the modified field method, and from my modified field I will simply call my execute query, and inside my execute query I'll be writing my main logic. Alright, and now you should know, so when you will open this form, like the standard form, so the execute query will be available inside your data source. So what I mean to say, let me open this form. So my views got closed unexpectedly. So I will again create a class, and let me go to class. Here I will say purge table form control. I'm going to create extension, so I'll simply say extension. So here what I'm doing, I'm simply creating an extension of this new field, the new field that I have added. So the class is ready. I can remove this. Let me write final here, and then I will decorate it. So I can simply write here extension of, let me write here extension of. So I'm creating an extension of my form control first. So I will need to use keyword form control string, and I need to specify name of my form, and then the control name. So let me go here and see what was my control name. So when I expand this, and let me expand this, so it is combo box example. So I haven't done build and sync, so it's not yet visible, but I can simply go to properties, and I will copy this name. Let me drag it and keep it here. Okay, here we go. So I'll copy this, and I'm going to paste it here, and I will close my braces, and this is ready. And now inside this COC, I will create extension of my modified method. So let me write public boolean modified here, public boolean modified method, and here what I will do, you see everything is fine here. Yeah, so what I will do, I will declare a variable named as boolean return, and what I can do, I can simply call my next here. So it's a modified, okay, modified by, okay, I need to correct it. So first of all, I will do a return of this particular variable. So I will simply write here return ret, and now let me correct this. So here it will be modified. Alright, so here now I will get my form control, my combo box control. So the type of my combo box control is, let me type enter here. So it is form combo box control. That is what I have created, right? So I created a form combo box control. So I need to get this form control box control. So for that, what I can say here, combo box control equals to this as form combo box control, and here I can use this any2 object here. Alright, so this is done. Now I have this combo box control available here. Now next thing is, because now what I'm going to do, when you will click on this particular, close this, so when you will click on this particular combo box control, so it will call your execute query method. Now your execute query method can be called at form data source. So I need my form data source. Now to get my form data source, first of all I can define my form data source here. I will say this as FDS. Now from my this combo box control, I can get whatever I want. So I can say here form run, and then I can get my data source from here. Now once I have data source, then I can call my execute query. So here I can simply say fds.execute query. Now this will simply call my execute query method, but we'll also need to write code into our execute query method as well. So for that, and this execute query will be available at form data source. So if you will go here, so this will be available at data source level. So what I'm going to do, just give me 1 second here. Alright, so we'll create a COC of this form data source. So I'll go to class, and let me again say this as purge table, and this time I'm creating extension of my form data source. So I'll write FDS extension, and I will simply add this class. Now this time I'm going to create extension of my data source, so I will need to decorate it accordingly. This time I will use extension of form data source string here. So now I will create my form data source. So I will simply write here extension of. So I'm using my form data source str. Here I will need to give the name of my data source, that is purge table, and that's it. Here I will simply close this, and I'm going to use my execute query method here. So I can simply write here public void execute query, and here I will do a next call as this is a COC execute query. Alright, so this is completed, like the boiler code is now completed. Now I will need to create a query. So now I will need to use few components here. Now to create a query, I will need to use this QueryBuildDataSource, and I will also apply a range in my purge table. So I can simply say here QueryBuildRange. I will use this as well, and then okay, now I will start writing my query. So here I can simply say this is nothing, my form data source. I can say query, then I will specify which table I'm interested. I'm interested in my purge table, so I can say here table num and purge table. Okay, so my data source is ready now, where I have purge table. Now I will need to specify a range as well, but before this there will be also a scenario where you could have multiple ranges. So what you can do, you can simply clear the range, and here I'm going to use this field num here. So I can simply say that I'm going to, or I want to clear the range of my perch status. We are not going to clear all the ranges. Okay, now once this is done, then I can use my QueryBuildRange, and I will pick my QueryBuildDataSource. Here I can simply say, and so what I will do, we can have multiple ranges at other place as well. So that's why I'm going to use sysquery. I will say you find or either create a range. I'll use this function, and here the first thing is I need to provide my data source. My data source is QueryBuildDataSource QBDS. Then I need to specify my field, in which field I'm interested. I'm interested in perch status field. So here I can say from my perch table I'm interested in my perch status field. So this is also completed. Alright, now what value I need. Okay, so from where I will get the value, I will get value from my this combo box. Again, go back here. Let me explain. So I will get value from here, right? So I need this particular object. Now when I need this object, I will need to define it first. So it is form combo box control. Okay, I can simply say combo box control. Okay, and now using my data source, I can simply say this dot form run. Then here I can say design. Okay, and then I can specify my control name here. So I will use control name function. Inside this control name, I need to provide my control name in string format. So instead of hard coding this, I will use my this form control str function, and here I can specify my table. Then I can specify my name of that combo box. So it was, let me go again and let me check, it is combo box example. So let me again right click here, or it's already here, so I can copy it from here. So I will simply specify this combo box example would be my name. I can simply close this. Okay, now everything is ready. Now query is ready. We have also specified where we want to apply the range. Now we need to provide the actual value. So for that, first of all, I will check if my this combo box control will have value. Okay, then only I want to apply the range. So here I can simply say QueryBuildRange dot value. I can say my query value. I will get a string from this, and then I can simply use this combo box control dot value str function. So I'll simply close all of them. Yeah. So let me do a build, then we'll see how it works. So let me trigger a build here. So here there was one extra comma, so I will need to remove this. I will trigger a build again. Alright, so the build and sync is completed. So now when I will open my form, here you see our combo box is ready, and it have all these options available. So as soon as I will click on open order, so now this will get filtered, and I will get only purchase order which have open order status. Similarly, let's say if I click on cancel, so you can ignore this error, it's a dbsync error, so okay, we can ignore this. So then the status will change accordingly, and if you will go to blank, okay, and similarly all these invoices will get blank, like this particular field will get blank, like the filter will get blank. So let me reiterate what we did. So first of all, we created a combo box here. Inside our combo box, we simply changed few fields. We provided a label, and we simply use this enum type as purchase status, and here I change the auto declaration property to yes. Then what I did, I created this form control extension of my this combo box here. First of all, I got this combo box control here. Then I, using this combo box control, I was able to get my form data source, and from my form data source, whenever this will be modified, I want to call the execute query. Now my execute query will be available inside my data source. Now here I simply selected my first table, then I cleared if there are any older ranges for purchase, like this purchase status field, so I'm going to clear it. Then here I'm simply adding a range, okay, and here I'm checking if there's a value. It simply means if there is a value, then simply query that value, simply apply that filter. If in case it will be blank, so it will not run. So even the older filter will get cleaned out. So thank you for watching this video. Have a great day ahead.